Namai Namah Kando
So this is the Mahayana practice, and Vajrayana practice is an extreme version of Mahayana. That's how I consider. So from the perspective of Vajrayana and Dzogchen and Mahamudra, this path is the union of, as you know, union of the emptiness and compassion. That's one way of saying, or with union of genuine truth and relative truth or apparent truth. There are many ways to translate. So, what that means is when we are practicing this, for example, Ganden ritual practice, each section, each practice should be imbued with two aspects, if we say that aspect, but that's the two sides of the same coin, so to speak. So, which means that when we practice, for example, refuge, then it should be imbued with those two aspects. Last time we talked a little bit about resting in the true nature, resting in the awake aspect of it. And while appearances occurring, right? Then compassion. So compassion is the expression of emptiness, natural bubbling, arising. When the more you realize or more you come to understand or unveil the true nature of the thing, self and reality, then more you will not. Maybe you already have experience because now you don't have any veil, the blockage to protect yourself, or so the natural compassion arises. So every part of the practice and the rituals should be imbued with those two aspects. Just this is just a reminder. I'm sure you know, but just I have to remind myself. And sometimes I'm caught by the all the complication of the process and visualization and so forth. Then we lose the point. What's the point? You know what to do with the resting, the in the true nature, so to speak, so that we act in compassion based on the compassion, right? We help or we serve all beings. So now we are kind of coming into that section of the feeding or the horrific banquet part of it. So that is the ideally find the natural expression when we do the pour or separated our mind from the body, then we rest. Although when we are practicing the ritual, it's sometimes in a group, it goes very quickly. But in your practice, I encourage you to rest as much as you can. And then from there, something innate bubbles up. And that's become very fierce compassion. I call fierce compassion. That cracks your heart open. So that we are going into today. As I said, more rest in the true nature, more natural opening happening, and more compassion, and more bodhicitta. Then the compassionate act become effortless and become fierce. In this case, to practice, we are feeding our own body, which is the most we are attached to, right? So this is a skillful means and powerful practice, as you know. Are you kind to yourself? Any fears coming up? To work with fear, as you know, idea is this awareness and compassion. So actually today I'm kind of repeating myself, really emphasis of this awareness and compassion. If you have that, everything. Actually, that's the thing. You know, every moment of our practice is an opportunity for awakening. Like when we talk about enlightenment, awakening, it's something down road, something accomplished way out there and go, and we are trying to go there. You know, in the Vajrayanas, you know, I started this fruition, you know, as a path. Right. So every moment of practice, everything, whatever we do, even in a daily life, if it's imbued with this awareness and compassion, and then develop, then that's the opportunity for waking up, because all the goals are in this moment, every moment, right? Not about somewhere we go. We are, our path is the process of this uncovering, you know, and unveiling, you know, more and more. So which means just like even you are doing the homework, that's your opportunity of awakening.